The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us today for the Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Florida Realty Impact Day. So just a couple of tips for an enjoyable webinar. Please have a pen or paper or tablet on hand to take some notes. And you can email me, Stacey Benedict, at bhsfloridarealty.com, or you can text me at the number you see on the screen if you happen to be experiencing any technical difficulty and you need assistance. You can view your own control panel by clicking on the arrows in the upper right-hand corner of your screen and type in a question or a chat, as I will be monitoring these throughout the presentation today. And just as a reminder, this session will be recorded, so it will be made available to you at a later time as well to reflect back. Thank you, and I'm happy to introduce Sean Stradosky. Sean, it's all yours.
Thank you, Stacey. Welcome to Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Florida Realty's Impact Day. My name is Sean Stradosky. I'm Vice President of the Southwest region. Today is a very special day as it is Veterans Day, and we are extremely grateful and want to thank all of the men and women who have fought and served our country. Wishing you and your family a happy, safe, and peaceful Veterans Day. What a great way to start our day by tuning in this morning to Impact Day. This morning, you will learn about the tools and the services designed to enhance and benefit your real estate career. We have a dynamic lineup of real estate professionals that will walk us through the services, products, tools available to all of us that will help us grow our business. Meet my counterparts. Berkshire Hathaway Florida Realty has 4 regional vice presidents. Each regional vice president oversees the activity of 8 or more offices. Elaine Glandon oversees Orange, Osceola, Seminole, Manatee, Hillsborough, Sarasota, Brevard, Lake, and Alachua counties. Carol Hill oversees Palm Beach, Martin, St. Lucie, Indian River counties, and I cover Collier, Lee, and Charlotte County. Ray Mesa is our president and CEO and is currently overseeing our southeast region comprised of Miami-Dade and Broward counties. Ray is active in the National Association of Realtors, Florida Realtors, and his local association, the Miami Association of Realtors. Ray repeatedly ranks among real estate's most powerful and influential real estate industry leaders, according to the Swatable Power 200, one of America's most influential executive publications. In 2019, RIS Media announced that Ray was inducted into RSI Media's Real Estate Newsmaker Hall of Fame. Ray does an outstanding job keeping us up to date with newsworthy industry information. Be sure to read his valuable emails. Joining us today are Tammy Arlington and Mike Steele from Prosperity Home Mortgage. Prosperity Home Mortgage is a full-service mortgage banker specializing in residential and refinance loans. Prosperity Home Mortgage offers a wide variety of mortgage products, which Tammy and Mike will review. Having worked personally with Tammy and Mike, I have witnessed their dedication to you and your customers. Prosperity Home Mortgage is all about doing and getting it right. We will hear from Rob Dutcher, Business Development Manager for Florida Title and Guarantee Agency. Rob will navigate us through the closing process. Closing with Florida Title and Guarantee Agency is the #1 ingredient for a successful closing. Be sure to read the monthly news brief that is delivered to your email. It contains a wealth of information on industry-specific articles designed to keep you informed and up to date. Florida Title also offers a wide variety of training and educational classes each month. Be sure to talk to your local title rep to find out more about these classes and when they're offered. Also joining us is Caroline Bradney, Account Manager with Cinch Home Warranty Services. A home warranty can make a huge difference in getting a successful closing. Cinch is the leading home warranty company for home appliances and systems. With Cinch, when things break down, Cinch steps up. Caroline and her colleague, Brittany Williams, do a great job working with all our offices company-wide. You will see and hear from them during your office sales meetings. Welcome Linda Lindemoyer, our Vice President of Business Development, Relocation, and Referrals. Linda will address outgoing referrals and broker-to-broker referrals. Business opportunities designed to enhance your earning potential and grow your network business. In 2018, our relocation department was honored with the Outstanding Performance and Commitment to Service Excellence Relocation Award by Brookfield Global Relocation Services, and was also honored with the 2018 Supplier Excellence Award by Lexicon Relocation. Linda and her team continue to deliver outstanding award-winning customer service. Our final presenter will be Stacy Benedict, Vice President of E-commerce and Marketing. Stacy will walk us through the tools and the products designed to grow your business and help increase name awareness. We are indeed a very special company. In January of 2019, we were welcomed into the HomeServices of America company with affiliate of Berkshire Hathaway. Warren Buffett's quote is so perfect. A home is one of the most important assets that most people will ever buy. Homes also are memories are made and where you want to work with someone you can trust. We are honored to be a part of the HomeServices team. HomeServices is an outstanding organization with a world-class portfolio of real estate brands and an experienced leadership team. Becoming a member of the HomeServices family of companies gives us a unique opportunity to grow and better serve our customers and you, our sales professionals. HomeServices of America is a Berkshire Hathaway affiliate based in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and through its operating companies is the nation's premier provider of home ownership services. HomeServices is also the owner of the Berkshire Hathaway's HomeServices franchise network. HomeServices is a local real estate with a nationwide reach. In 2020, the HomeServices family of companies facilitated over 346,161 transactions. Wow. It's a strong and successful company with a culture of integrity and long-term investment of philosophy. In 2020, our sales volume exceeded $3.3 billion with over 12,611 real estate transactions. Our firm consistently ranks in the top 16 companies in the Berkshire Hathaway network of companies. In the state of Florida, we are the #1 Berkshire Hathaway affiliate in sales volume and number of units. We have a great deal to be proud of. We are a full-service brokerage founded in 1999. We are 22 years young this year. Our company is comprised of 35 branch offices across the state, serving 21 counties with over 1,650 sales professionals. As a matter of convenience for you and your customers, you are welcome to use any of the office locations. Just have your business card handy when visiting another office. Our company is very diversified and uniquely positioned to assist home buyers and sellers from many different countries. Take a look at the languages spoken throughout our firm. Among our 1,650 sales professionals, there are 34 languages spoken. If you fluently speak a second language, be sure to let your managing broker know. The brand. Berkshire Hathaway brand is one of the most respected names in the business worldwide. Warren Buffett said, "You can gain from the strengths of those around you." Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices is a real estate brokerage network built on a new era in residential real estate. Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices is among the few organizations entrusted to use the world-class renowned Berkshire Hathaway name. According to the 2020 Forbes Global 2000 list, Berkshire Hathaway is the 4th largest public company in the world. The A share stock of Berkshire Hathaway is currently valued at the price of $470,424. Strength, integrity, trust, longevity, and excellence make up the DNA of Berkshire Hathaway. Check out some of the Berkshire Hathaway companies and you'll see some very familiar household brands. Additionally, be sure to visit the BHHS Resource Center to learn how you can save on Geico insurance and receive other discounts and benefits, all because of your brand affiliation. In 2019, according to Fortune magazine, Berkshire Hathaway brand is the 5th most admired company worldwide. Wow. and has ranked among the top 5 companies for the past 13 years, something to be really proud of. The Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Real Estate Network is comprised of more than 50,000 sales professionals with nearly 1,500 sales offices operating in 47 states. Our international expansion continued in 2020. We welcomed the family, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Toronto Living Realty, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Quebec, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Colonial Homes San Miguel in San Miguel, Mexico, and Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Cancun Properties in Cancun, Mexico. These fine companies joined our other international offices, Gulf Properties in Dubai, Rubina Real Estate in Berlin, K & Company in London, and Maggi Properties in Milan, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Portugal Property in Lisbon, Portugal, and Berkshire Hathaway Home Services in Larva and Madrid, Spain. The network member map we are looking at is a great visual that shows the reach of the Berkshire Hathaway Real Estate Network. This is a page you'll want to include in your listing presentation. The map can be found on the BHHS Resource Center. BHHS Florida Realty has an agent referral program designed to reward each of our sales professionals that refers an agent to our company and rewards them for their hard work with our program, Team Building Sales Professional Referral Program 2.0. BHHS Realty sales professionals may refer a realtor to any of our 30 branch office locations, and if hired, they will receive $400 on their first agent closing and $400 on their second new hire closing. The agent referrals must be given to the manager prior to the interview so that they may receive credit. Using the Team Building 2.0 professional referral form can help build their referral business of other agents. This program is designed to easily reward our sales professionals for building our forever agent team. To access the form, simply log on to BHHS Florida Realty Internet at www.floridarealtyinternet.com and go to Team Building Sales Professional Referral Form 2.0 form. Our strong culture aligns with our belief in giving back. All Sunshine Kids activities are free of charge to the children and their families. Thousands of children have enjoyed group activities, adventure trips, and the emotional support they need during some of the most difficult times of their young lives. The Sunshine Kids Foundation is a nonprofit organization and is not dependent on government funding. All monies come from individuals, foundations, and corporations. Since 2001, our company has raised over $3.8 million, and thanks to your efforts, we are the #1 Sunshine Kids fundraiser in Florida. Please go to www.skchampions.com or text SSK to 50155 to donate. Plus, you can also sign up for automatic commission contributions. Please talk to your managing broker to sign up. Thank you for your support and dedication to the Sunshine Kids. Buying or selling a home is an emotional experience, and people need an expert to partner with, a trusted real estate professional to provide advice on the smartest moves possible and the strength of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Real Estate's forever brand. A Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Realty sales professional is the stability customers need in a world that never stops moving and changing. By tuning in today, you've taken an important step in discovering how you can continue to be the most knowledgeable, trusted real estate sales professional that your customers can count on. I thank you for joining us today. You are an important part of our company, our culture, and our future. You are in the right place at the right time with the right company. We are glad you are here. Now joining us is Tammy Arlington and Steve Steele, mortgage consultants with Prosperity Home Mortgage. Welcome, Tammy and Mike.
Hi, I'm Tammy Arrington, and Mike Steele is on the screen. And on the other section of the screen is Eric Spots. He's our regional manager, and I'm sure you'll be meeting him soon at one of your office locations. Who is Prosperity? We have been around since 1984, and we have over 450 mortgage consultants in 45 states, supporting over 700 branches. We've closed over $15 million in production, and we have been ranked as the top mortgage company for 6 years by Mortgage Executive Magazine and Scotsman. We have a score of 4.97 out of 5 on Zillow. So we are all about customer service. We were founded by realtors for realtors over 36 years ago. So we are there to support the realtors. Berkshire Hathaway Berkshire Hathaway purchased Prosperity Home Mortgage in 2017 and began expanding into all the corporate locations. So we've had great growth over the last 4+ years. We are a relationship and building repeat business company. We want to continue to see our customers in the future and their families. We have a broad range of products: FHA, VA, bond, USDA, and renovation loans. Our team here is throughout your market, so you'll be seeing them and meeting them all soon, I'm sure. So feel free to reach out to them if they don't get to you quick enough for you. We have some of our products in the process. Right now, our Buyer's Advantage program is one of our best options for your customers in this tight market. So we don't just do a pre-approval, we do a full loan commitment for free. So this sort of streamlines the process for your customers and helps them win with more competitive bid out there in this tough market. Our other program is our lock and shop. So your customers can lock their rate in for 90 days without having a property. So if they're getting a little nervous about interest rates, this helps protect them and their approval and what they're approved for. We are also grateful for Veterans Day for our VA customers. We offer free appraisals for our veterans, and we waive our origination fees for our veterans, our teachers, and our first responders. It's just a way to say thank you for all these amazing clients. We do offer help for customers that their credit scores may not be right where they need to be to purchase a home right now, or to help them get a higher score so they can get a better rate. So when we pull credit, we are able to help the customer, guide them on ways that they can improve their scores, so hopefully they can buy a home sooner or get a little better interest rate. We do offer a lot of low down payment options with our conforming, our jumbo, and our government loans. So this, again, customers don't have to have 20% down to buy, and it gets them into their home sooner. Local appraisers. We asked the realtors to provide us with great appraisers. So we do not use appraisal management companies. So we use local appraisals in the market. So if you do have an appraiser that you would like to use, please reach out to your mortgage consultant and they can get them added to the list. This helps us assure that our appraisals are at making a value, the correct value in the market, because we use the appraisers that know the market and not coming in an hour away. And Lynn Local, we have offices in each of your offices, so we are here for your customers. And Mike is going to take it from here on the Prosperity Buyer's Advantage program.
Hey, everybody. I'm glad you're attending this. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the Buyer's Advantage program and why it's so advantageous for you to take part in this. What this means is we are taking a buyer and completely approving them in underwriting prior to them finding a home. So the underwriter has already looked at their credit, looked at their income, their assets. We've done background checks on the buyers to make sure that they didn't undisclose a foreclosure or something in the background. So when you get a buyer through the Buyer's Advantage program, they come out with a full underwritten commitment letter subject to getting the appraisal and getting title work. So we know how tough the market is right now for finance buyers. So this is basically almost giving your sellers the assurance of having a cash buyer. So It's an excellent program. And if we go into the next slide, we also back that up with a $10,000 guarantee that we are going to close on time. And that's $10,000 to your seller. Now, obviously, we're not guaranteeing the value of the home because we do have to get that appraisal back to issue that. But what we're saying is we're standing behind our underwriting. So this is a great selling point when you go to offer, make an offer on a home with a buyer that's been through our buyer's advantage, because not only are you presenting a commitment letter, but you're also going to be presenting a certificate that has that $10,000 guarantee. Obviously, we're not going to lose that $10,000, so we're going to make sure you're closing on time. So you can see that guarantee in the next slide. So the advantages of working with us, especially with your buyers, is one, we are going to meet or beat anybody else's offer. And doing that, when you keep your clients with Prosperity Home Mortgage, they are going to be your clients for lifetime, because even after we close, we're going to keep marketing to them with your information on it. So it's a great way to stay in contact with your buyers. With our mortgage application or mortgage app that you can download on your phone, you are co-branded with your local loan officer. So every time a buyer goes to use that application or that app, you're going to get notified that they're using it. So it's a great way to stay top of mind to your buyers. And Prosperity, we are focused on getting you guys, your buyers, to closing on time. We are part of your company. We're not an outside company. So we're here to make sure that you succeed in your closings. So if you guys have any questions, reach out to either Tammy or I or anybody that's in your office. We are seasoned loan officers and ready to help you with anything that we can. Have a great day, you guys.
Great. Thanks so much, Mike. I really appreciate all the information that you and Tammy provided today. So it's my
Not a
pleasure.
problem.
Great. And it is my pleasure to introduce Rob Dutcher from Florida Title and Guarantee Agency. Rob, it's all yours.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Rob Dutcher. I'm the Business Development Manager for Florida Title and Guarantee. And the first thing we're going to take a look at is our leadership team. And the reason we take a look at that is simply because on the bottom of everyone's email, you're going to see their manager's name. At Florida Title and Guarantee, we want to make sure that not only do you have the person in the office with you that you can contact, but if you have an issue, the email address and contact information for the managers are directly on there, and they'll get back to you to go ahead and help you in any way that they can. So Florida Title and Guarantee, we see the big long slide with lots of words and all that fun stuff. So let me sum it up for us. Essentially, obviously, superior customer service. Once again, every title company in the entire world will say that same thing. What makes us different is that we are in the offices with you, obviously. So while other companies, and I've been doing this now 21 years, sell customer service, they do customer service. However, we're part of the furniture, essentially. We're part of the family. If you have a file that's going wrong, rather than somebody who says, okay, yeah, well, give me a call, you essentially just walk right up to our desks. We're always there. We're there to help you in any way that we can. We become a small family of people who care more about making sure that everything's okay rather than the bottom line. We also have dedicated title representatives, once again, in every single office. So every office you're in, we should have somebody. There are offices that split time, but most of the time you're going to see somebody sitting there. And the other thing we make sure that we do is that everyone that we have within our company is actually licensed. And you don't have to be licensed. So it's not like real estate where you pass your license and then you can go and do title insurance. Title insurance can be done without a license. We make sure to get it so that we're up to date with all of the new changes and new developments within the industry as a whole. You're going to notice that most of our closings are done within the office. So obviously you're representing the seller in a seller-driven county or a buyer in a buyer-driven county. Where they come to talk to you is where they come to close. Obviously it's much easier for them because they don't have to figure out where to go next or what to do next. We're always there closing for them. And the other advantage obviously is that you're paid directly at closing. So depending on your branch, how all of it works, you will get paid directly at closing rather than waiting 2 to 3 days for a title company to overnight a check for somebody else to process it and then give you money. And now on to Stacy's favorite slide. This is the closing process. So on the right-hand side, you're going to see all the title stuff. On the left-hand side, you're going to see all the mortgage stuff. Obviously, the mortgage people just spoke. They told you a little bit about how the mortgage industry works, what they're doing, all of that fun stuff. On here, it's kind of a closer look between how we all use each other. So you're going to see the first thing we get is that contract and deposit. So obviously, we get that from you as the agent. After that, on the title side, going to our right, you're going to see that we'll run title, we'll do an exam, we'll get a commitment. And what that means is that the examination means we've taken a look at the county records to make sure there aren't any problems with the property. So maybe somebody forgot to deed out, maybe there's an interest out there, maybe there's a lien on there. Anything like that, we'll go ahead and obtain that information. Then we start to process it. And processing includes ordering surveys, payoffs, figuring out any existing liens, making sure that the policy can be issued, all of that fun stuff. Okay, and then now we have the closer ready on our side to essentially go. Over on the left-hand side, you can see the loan process. Obviously, they meet with our mortgage loan officer. Loan application process begins, gathered information, loan application approval, buyer gets approved, and then we start to really talk to each other at that point. So when the buyer's fully approved and we can send over what's called a lender title request back over to that lender, then we start to meet together. And when we meet together, what happens is the mortgage company, and hopefully it's our mortgage company, obviously, because we're in that same office with them, so it's easier for me to ask a question. So if we're both together on the same page, we're going to get what are called closing instructions, the loan documents. We'll then prep all the documents. We'll go ahead and close the file, meaning we sit there and sign all those fund documents. We'll get us funding, and then we record. The final step of all of this is to issue what's called the title policy. The title policy essentially lets that person know that they own that property free and clear. If there were any problems, somebody comes out of the woodwork and says, hey, wait a minute, I own that property. That title policy protects them. Unlike normal insurance, like car insurance, where we only really use it if somebody hits our car when we're in a parking lot, this is different. It's always there. So if somebody comes back 20 years from now, it's still always there as long as it's the same owner. The next thing we're going to take a look at is when you're putting in a contract in order to get it open. This doesn't just apply to us. It applies to any title company you're sending it to. So obviously, the more information you can supply at the beginning, the smoother the transaction will be. Okay, you should make sure we have a clear legal description, full name of the parties, attach the seller's existing title policy if they have it because they can get a discount. Information sheet, make sure the names for on the deed are there, marital status, contact information, any addendums you've done, important information like, hey, this is a mail away. By the way, the person who owns the home passed away recently. They're going to use a power of attorney. Properties held in a trust or in the cooperating broker information. So if it's a mail away closing or something like that, obviously we need a little bit more time. Our goal as a title company should always be to make you look as good as possible while making sure that we can issue our policy. So if it's a mail away closing and you let us know up front, we can make sure that 3 days before closing, we're not scrambling to get it out to them so that they're not calling you while you're trying to get a new listing to say to me, well, the title company hasn't sent it to me yet, right? So any updates on closing changes, important to work with the buyer, mortgage company, seller on the closing dates. If there's any changes, make sure that we know. Changes via addendums, anything like that. So communication is the key. So the more you communicate with us, the more we communicate with you, and then we make sure that your seller and or buyer, whichever one you're representing, gets the smoothest closing so that when they go to the grocery store the next day and somebody says, hey, I heard you sold your house, they're going to say, great, you should use Sally. She's the best realtor I've ever met. Also, you're going to see a flyer. There's discounts available for different things. You can talk to your broker or your representative in your real estate office. The other thing we've started to use is what's called FTGA Exchange. And the exchange is proprietary software designed just for our company. What it allows us to do is send things directly to buyers and or sellers so that we get rid of any fraud that may be occurring. So when I teach classes in offices, I talk about dual authentication. So anytime you have a Google account, you have an Apple account, anything like that, everything's MFA. So multi-factor authentication or a dual authentication of some sort. What that means is that if somebody goes to log in my account because someone's stolen my password, I'll get a notification first that says somebody's trying to do it. Or most commonly, what I'll get is a little number that says 986543321. And then I'll use that to actually sign in. So the exchange itself is set up in the secondary way I was just talking about, which is I go to log in, it pushes me a number, so I know it's safe and secure. So we're saying, well, hold on a minute. Why do I need to be safe and or secure? Well, the answer is simple. Back 20 years ago when I started doing this, the safest way anybody could figure out how to give me money was a cashier's check, right? So they'd go to the bank, they'd bring me a check. Everybody would say, well, it's as good as money. Well, then people started to figure out how to make fake cashier's checks. Well, now we have an issue because we don't have money. So then everybody said, great, wires. How can anybody mess up a wire? And the answer with how anybody can mess up a wire is they intercept those wire instructions along the way. And then they take those and they change it to whatever bank they want it to go to. That buyer and or seller has no idea that they've been changed. So we send all of our wire instructions directly through here. You as the agent, the other advantage you have is that if you want to use this to find your old files will be in here. So you can ask your local representative, hey, at the end of my closing, can you put all of the signed documents in there? So maybe the seller calls you, the buyer calls you and wants to see something. All of your items will be saved within there as well for you in a safe, secure location. The FTGA fee sheet app. So we have two versions of a fee sheet. We have the fee sheet that is for Android devices, and then we have one for an iPhone. In seller-driven markets, so sellers picking title, the iPhone one works perfectly. Then buyer-driven, sometimes you want additional information. So the iPhone one is being updated currently to help do those better. However, the Android one is completely open. So if you're in a buyer-driven county and you want to do an Android app, you can do that. On the other side, it gets a little bit goofy because of all the different things that need to go in. But the difference between our fee sheet app and, say, Joe Title Companies up the road is ours is not based on a third-party item. So most fee sheets that you see that they send out to you, it's the same company that created it. And then since their structure is the same as most title companies, they just plug in numbers on the back end. They pay a small fee to that company, and then boom, they have a fee sheet. Well, our business model as BHHS and as our title company is a little bit different. I mean, we have 39 offices or something like that across the state. Each office could have different fees. So we had to actually build from the ground up a fee sheet app that allows our real estate agents to be able to give out fee sheets as quickly and easily as possible within the constraints of all 39 offices. So this was actually developed by myself and a business partner I have just for us. So it's built for us. It would only work for us. And so it's a great tool to have if you're at the grocery store, once again, with your big sign that says, look at me, I'm a real estate office, and somebody says, how much money can I get for my house? You could actually put it all in there as you stand there, press the button, it'll go off to their email as a PDF, and they'd have it. So once again, the next thing we can take a look at is Zocam. So another issue that we all struggle with is I need to get an EMD check to somebody, right? So everybody's always saying, well, I want to send a wire, I want to give a check. We still take personal checks for EMD, obviously. This program, which is Zocam, is a third-party program that we use. And essentially what you can do is when you download it, you can actually scan in that check, you send it over to us, And then it's just like your bank. So on my bank, I know I haven't been to my bank in 4 years. I scan a copy of a check, send it off to them, and they say, great, here's your money. Hold on to that check for a while. So it's the same basic concept. Essentially, you could scan it directly in there. You send it off with the information, as we can see over on the left-hand side, with the amount, our name, agent information, and your EMD can be deposited remotely. And the other thing we like to offer and make sure that you have available to you is what's called a title search offered at listing. So obviously it's for seller side usually. So a seller driven county, you're representing the seller. If you give us that information, we can go ahead and do what's called a title search only. And the title search will show you what any defects, any issues, is it clear, what's going on title wise on it. So you say to yourself, well, why is that important to me? Well, the answer to why it's important to you is that other real estate agents can't offer it all the time either. So if you're trying to get a listing and you show up with, listen, here's your title search as well, it shows that you're free and clear to close, you're going to be a step ahead along with your whatever you've put together in order to sell them. So you can always get these, they're free. Nobody will charge you at any point. Whether or not you ever send us the deal or you send it to somebody else, doesn't matter to us. We offer it to you as the actual real estate agent as a convenience so that you can get more listings, and then the listings that you do have, we can make sure up front that everything looks good. And once again, thank you to everyone. My name is Rob from Florida Title and Guarantee. Before I let everybody go, because I know we all have lots of things to do, I'll tell a quick story about our Mount Dora office. So when I first started with the company, I went to our Mount Dora office, and I was there so much, and I was talking about family before, that I was seeing them more than I saw my family, which doesn't sound really that strange. We live in Florida. A lot of people's family live all over the world. My brother lives 6 houses down from me, and I knew more about my real estate agents than I did about what was going on with my brother for a while because I was so busy at work. So rather than a company that says, yes, we're here for you, and they assign an escrow officer and they put another rep and they send this person out and you get a squishy ball, that's all great. Squishy balls are great things for me to give to my 6-year-old. The reality of the situation is very simply that we become a family. We naturally care more because we have become work friends. We've become friends outside of work. And so using Florida Title and Guarantee is a choice that you get to make. I hope you choose us and let us show you what we can do for you.
Great. Thank you so much, Rob. I love that story. And you're right. That was, that's definitely one of my favorite diagrams of that life of a file. And if anybody's interested in downloading that, you can find it on the homepage of our intranet that Sean had mentioned earlier. So it is on the homepage. And again, it's called Life of a File. So thanks so much, Rob. Have a great day. And
Thanks, you too.
thank you. And it's my pleasure now to introduce Caroline Bradley from Cinch Home Services. Caroline, it's all yours. Okay, so I think Caroline may be having some difficulty, some technical difficulty. So I'll just run through her slides, no problem. I know all about Cinch Home Services. So Home Services has been an industry leader for over 40 years, and they are the largely organically grown warranty business. They have a broadest product suite in the industry, and they solve pain points and hold times. And how does a home warranty work? Cinch Home Services helps your clients plan ahead, protect their wallets, and enjoy more time with more peace of mind with a dedicated team that's always ready to help. And what's covered? And they go by the acronym PEACH. So the basic buyer coverage covers plumbing, electric, appliances, cooling, and heating. That's kind of a fun way to remember it if you're talking to your buyers or your sellers regarding coverage opportunities. So this is kind of a great, going back to diagrams, this is a great diagram. It's called the dollhouse and everything that's covered under the Cinch Home Services plan. And this is part of the brochure. It's on our intranet as well. And if you need information on this, they are in your branch offices too. And the home warranty services are designed to save your buyers and sellers some money. Stay protected from sudden repair and replacement costs. You can lock in an introductory rate for additional years and save on brand name appliances with their relationships with a lot of the major brands as well. So you'll see it as part of the Florida contract. I'm not quite sure if it still lines 173 to 176. I have to double check on that, but you can actually include a home warranty information directly on the sales contract. And it could be buyer paid or seller paid, and it's about $600. And you can win listings with home warranty. You are offering a powerful listing and selling tool to deliver added peace of mind for your home buyers and sellers as well. And the application should be on Form Simplicity, but again, it's also on our internet at floridarealtyinternet.com. And some of the key product differentiators is that Cinch Home Services offers homeowners insurance deductible reimbursement, emergency lodging reimbursement, and it's available to buyers. And this benefit is available 24 hours after a service technician diagnoses a failure on the emergency lodging reimbursement. So that's kind of really nice and reassuring when talking about home warranty services with your customers. There's also a claim, no claim program as well. So if you're trying to assist your customers to enroll in a Cinch Home Warranty program, you can just email the application that's filled out directly to enroll@cinchhomeservices.com, which is cinchhs.com. And Caroline Bradley and Brittany Williams are your Cinch Home Services representatives. So if you need their contact information, just ask your branch office manager or your branch office administrator, and they're happy to provide that information for you. So it is my pleasure to introduce Linda Lindenmoyer, our Vice President of Relocation, Business Development, and Referrals. So Linda, it's all yours.
Great. Thank you, Stacy, and good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Berkshire Hathaway family. It's great to have you join us, and I am excited today to share with you a little bit about our relocation department, just who we are, and what is it that we do, and how you can make some quick money. How does that sound? I've got your attention now, I bet, with that idea of earning some quick money. All right, so you saw my name and contact information there. So the rest of your relocation department is on the screen now, and that's Monica McBride. She's our relocation manager. And then Adrian Valadares is our relocation and referral coordinator. So you'll be working with the three of us. We're a team. And so, what do we do to make our phone ring with a referral that we can then assign to one of our sales associates? Well, one of the things we do is we belong to one of the largest referral networks in the world, and that's HomeServices of America. We also are a member of the worldwide ERC, which is the trade organization that manages corporate relocation opportunities, meaning when someone is relocating as a result of their job, a transfer. And we're also members of the Relocation Directors Council, and all three of those provide us with great opportunities for business. So referrals, we love referrals, and we want you to think of your relocation department as a central source for relocation and referral and transaction information. So we receive incoming referrals and from other brokerages, from relocation management companies, from affinity programs, from numerous sources. And then we also place your outgoing referrals, and I'll explain what that means in a moment. All referral agreements must be signed by the relocation department. So please, I want to elaborate on that for just a moment. When you are at your office and you receive a call from someone in another city, perhaps, who says, they want to send you a referral, that's wonderful. Of course, you'll want to do whatever you can, of course, to secure that referral for yourself and take care of that customer. But certainly be sure when you get that referral agreement, they'll likely send it to you in that case. When you get that referral agreement, just send it over to our relocation department, to Monica, Adrian, or me, and we will be the authorized signer for it. It doesn't have a fee or anything that, we don't charge anything for us to be involved in that referral that you've gotten directly. But the advantage to you is that we're going to review that language in the referral agreement to be sure that it's in compliance. Gosh, I could tell you some horror stories of referral agreements that are worded in such a way that you have to pay a referral fee on both sides of a transaction, all kinds of things. And then we also review it to be sure that the referral fee percentage is fair as well. Sometimes we get referral agreements for ridiculous percentages, like a 50% referral fee, and we would work with you to get that negotiated to a reasonable level. So anyway, that's what we will do to support you, of course. Okay, on this slide, you'll see some of the companies that we receive corporate relocation referrals from. These are some of the national relocation management companies. There's about 60 of them altogether, but these are some of the primary ones. And we're an approved broker with all of them, and that has to do with the way that we're, our relocation department is designed, and the designations that we have, and the training that we provide. So we're an approved broker with all of them, and we're most often the preferred broker. So great opportunities for business there. And then, as I think Stacy mentioned in the warm-up of our meeting today, that we've won some awards. So we're really proud of the service excellence that we provide in partnership with you to the customers that are referred to us. All right, so broker-to-broker referrals. These are referrals that we receive from other brokerages to us, and referrals from us to other brokerages. And it frankly it includes residential or commercial referrals. So keep commercial referrals in mind too. So in other words, when we have one of our agents has a customer with a real estate need, again, residential or commercial, in another market outside of our company's market area, that's an opportunity for you to send that referral, take care of that customer, continue to be their trusted resource, and send that referral to a brokerage in our network. We'll get it assigned to an agent who can take good care of that customer, and then of course you get a referral fee when it closes. And then the opposite is true too. We receive referrals from other brokerages who have real estate needs in our market area. So that's what we mean by broker-to-broker referrals. And then there's, again, corporate relocation referrals, which I kind of mentioned earlier. And these are generally due to an employer-sponsored relocation. So Mr. Smith is being transferred with his company for some strategic business reason that his employer has. And they are looking for a really high-touch, high level of service experience for that employee, because they want them, those employers want those employees settled in quickly to their new job and all the family's needs addressed so that they can be productive employees as quickly as possible. So there's a lot of services that go into these employer-sponsored relocations. Certainly, many times there's benefits to assist the transferee in selling their current home, wherever that may be, helping them buy a home, wherever that may be, mortgage programs, title programs, temporary housing, managing their household goods shipment, their vehicle shipment, sometimes even trailing spouse employment assistance. So an employer-sponsored relocation is, again, just a really high-touch, high level of service. And again, we're an approved and preferred broker with all of those relocation companies. So, what do we do to manage the referrals that we receive? Again, very high touch. So we do have a database, web-based system that allows us to enter all the information and keep track of each referral so that we can follow up with the agent to be sure things are going well. We follow up with the customers to be sure everything's going well. And certainly we follow up with the source of that business, because we want to be sure that they're so wowed by our service that they want to send us all their future business in our market areas. And then we are certainly always want to make sure that referral fees are paid to the source of the business in a timely way. So on the next slide, we have some information about how you can, again, make some quick money, as I call it, or easy money. And that is through outgoing referrals. So again, when you have a customer in your sphere of influence who has a real estate need outside of our company's market area, that's an outgoing broker to broker referral. So you'll want to let your sphere of influence know about this. And that's, your friends, your past customers, everyone you have in your database, and anyone that you meet in the future, you'll want to let them know. So how do you do that? Because frankly, it's not intuitive to the public that you can assist someone with a real estate need outside of your company's market area. So the best way I would suggest that you do this is to use the e-card that Stacy and I have developed, and it's out there on our company intranet site for you to access. Actually, it's on the Berkshire Hathaway Market Resource Center for you to access. And you're just going to want to send that to your sphere of influence every couple of months to let them know that it is something that you can do and can assist them in other markets. Plus, you're going to want to remind them because they'll forget, and it just needs to be top of mind that they think of you when they do have a need. So be sure to send that out again every couple of months. Okay, on their company's intranet site is a worksheet that you can use to submit a referral. So once you have a referral, and I should back up to say, when you have a referral opportunity, the first thing that you must do, absolutely must do, is get permission to be referred. In other words, we would never want to reach out to a customer and they're not expecting that they're being referred by you. That would not reflect well on any of us. So just be sure that you've gotten their permission to be referred. And then go to our company intranet site and get the form. It's right there under tools and resources. And just fill it out online. You can plug in the information that we need to take care of the referral. And then that just puts it, if you submit it that way through the electronic version of the form and just press submit, it'll send it right to us in our system. And we won't have to copy any information or risk a typo or something. And then we can get it directly to an agent that can take that assignment and do the best job for your customer. So just be sure to access that form. And you can see here on the screen, there's a couple ways you can access it. So there's the QR code. There's also an email address or a link rather where you can get it. Or again, it's right there on our intranet as well. All right, so let's talk some numbers. So let's say you have a $250,000 sale. That's probably less than our average sales price nowadays, I know, but just to be conservative, let's say a $250,000 sale, and let's say that you're at a 60% agent split, and you send an outgoing referral at that $250,000 price that closes. That's $1,057.50 for you. So again, easy money, quick money. All you have to do takes about, I'm going to say 15 minutes or so for you to get permission to be referred, to refer the customer, get the data that we need so that we can send the referral, and submit it. So about 15 minutes. And again, you can make, in that case, a little over $1,000. In this case, let's say you're at a 75% split, it's $1,300. But either way, it's just easy money, and again, with only a few minutes of your time, it truly is the easiest money that you'll ever make. And so along the lines of trying to keep referrals top of mind and make it fun and put maybe a little extra money in your pocket, we have a contest right now for outgoing referrals. It's got a football theme because we're enjoying football season, aren't we? The contest started on September 1st, but there's still plenty of time. It runs through November 30th. And on December 7th, then we're going to do a drawing per region. So we'll have 4 winners, and each will get a $500 cash prize. So be sure that you keep outgoing referrals top of mind. And again, just get permission to be referred, fill out the form, press submit, and that's really all you have to do. And we'll make sure that we keep you in the loop with the referral and make sure that you get your referral fee in a timely manner once it closes. So Stacey, that's what I have today. I'm glad to answer any questions if there are any, and I certainly just want to encourage anyone to reach out to me at any time if there's anything I can do to support your business. And again, welcome to the Berkshire family.
Great. Thank you so much, Linda. That was such great information to share with everybody today. And again, I know, Linda, you've been in the industry in the real estate and relocation department for a long time. You're super knowledgeable, super helpful. So any questions that Linda or her team can answer, I know she's always available. And if you're
Yes,
interested in
absolutely.
being certified on any of the corporate relocation teams, or if you can kind of, what should they do? Should they talk to their manager?
Oh, yes, thank you, thank you. So the question is, how can you be the recipient of those referrals that come to us from those relocation management companies or from other brokerages? And the answer to that is, if you're brand new to the business, then we need to get a little bit of experience. You need to have a little bit of experience under your belt, some closed transactions. If you are coming to us as an experienced agent, then you may already qualify. So talk to your broker manager. They will let you know the qualifications to be on the reload team. Again, it requires some years of experience, some transactions under your belt, and the recommendation of your broker manager, plus some training that I'll provide that information on that. And if you're brand new to real estate and don't meet that criteria just yet, no worries, because I know you will soon. And as soon as you do have a little experience and some transactions, then we will look forward to getting the opportunity to work with you and getting you into the training that's required. So hope that
Great.
answers that question.
It
Okay.
did. Thank you so much, Linda. I really appreciate your time today. So,
Always. Thank you.
yeah, absolutely. So again, my name is Stacy Benedict. I'm the Vice President of E-commerce and Marketing, and I'm going to talk to you about, for the next 45 minutes, on all of our marketing tools and resources that are available to you. And I'm going to go through these slides pretty quickly. It's not a training, it's just an overview of everything that we have within our company and family of services. So again, these slides, this presentation will all be made available to you if you ever wanted to reference it back, or just kind of pick and choose whatever you wanted to include in maybe a listing presentation that you're working on, or if you're talking to your buyers, just bits and pieces that you pick up along the way. So a couple of things. The BHHS.com is the brand's global network member website. This has not only all 50,000 sales professionals within the Berkshire Hathaway Home Services network, but it has all of your listings with you as the contact. So no matter if somebody inquires on your listing on the BHHS.com website, it goes directly to you. And this site is translatable in 12 different languages and 47 currencies. So you appear here, all of your listings appear here as well. And consumers can search by language and designation. So if you, I think Sean had mentioned that we're very proud of the fact that a lot of our sales professionals speak different languages. So if you proficiently speak another language and fluently speak it, please let us know. Make sure it is included in your online profile, because you never know when a consumer may be looking for somebody that speaks that native language. Or if you have a professional designation, make sure it's added to your profile as well. And people can connect with you directly from bhhs.com. They can click on the Contact Me tab and send you an email message directly from the site as well. And your agent details. On the agent details, this is where you can set up your social media connections, make sure your photo's up to date, your email address is the one you want to use for your business. It shows current listings if you have active listings, and closed transactions. And I think they go back about 24 months. And all of this profile information is found on the resource center in your profile, which we'll talk about in just a few minutes. But the world is a big place. But the Berkshire Hathaway Home Services global syndication strategy strives to capitalize consumer preferences and search patterns to keep our listings in front of the world's serious and most qualified home buyers. And this, according to the Google Analytics, over 29 million visitors have been to BHHS.com. And a lot of the countries you see on the screen, these are the top 20 visiting countries to Berkshire Hathaway global network website. And this is a PDF that you can download from the Resource Center as well. This is what we call our global listing syndication PDF. And you can just log in to the Resource Center, search for Good to Know, and this document is actually called Good to Know Global Listing Syndication. And we talk a lot about the Resource Center. This is the hub for all of the Berkshire Hathaway Home Services sales professionals worldwide. This is the internet for all of you. So make sure you know what your username and password is. If you're not quite sure what it is, please reach out to the customer success team at the phone number or the email address on the screen, and they'll be able to assist you with your login. Once you're logged in, like I said, you want to make sure that your profile is up to date. Your profile can be accessed in the upper right-hand corner, and this is where you would include your email address, make sure it's current, your photo, your languages. If you happen to speak another language, you can add your social media links. You can do your professional credentials. This is where you can verify your MLS agent ID number, because all this filters into a lot of different places within the Berkshire Hathaway network. But this is kind of the hub. One of the other things I want to point out on the homepage once you're logged in is marketing resource. And this is your one-stop online location for your marketing materials. Whether you're looking to do a flyer on a property, maybe you're looking to send out a video, maybe you're looking to do a newsletter and send that out to your contacts. This is where you can do that, and this is the resource for you. There's nearly 3,000 templates already professionally designed and built at your fingertips. And a lot of those have MLS integration, which means that whenever you enter a listing into the MLS and you go to marketing resource, you can just select the MLS property that you want to send out or use that marketing asset for. Let's say you were having a broker open house this weekend and you wanted to make an e-card for it. This is where you would go. You would select the MLS number and would automatically pull in the property, the photos, the details, the description, the features, and you can modify those if you want to, or you can keep them as it is. And a couple of clicks, all ready to go. Looks fantastic, professionally designed. Back to the homepage of the Resource Center. One of the things is the Learn Center. This Learn Center is where you can get so many classes on so many different topics to allow you to stay current and up to date with everything, not only within the real estate industry, but within Berkshire Hathaway as well. There's on-demand classes that are available. There's virtual instructor-led classes. There's so many different topics. And if I could just ask you maybe to commit to 1 or 2 training classes every month, I guarantee at the end of the year, it will have a huge positive impact on your bottom line. Again, these classes range on new technology. If you want to learn more about the Sage CRM, maybe you wanted to get pricing strategies, maybe get some scripts, maybe some social media tips. Maybe you want to learn more about generating leads. Maybe you want to set yourself up to download a podcast. There are so many, there's totally different tracks, some for new agents, some for business planning, a lot for experienced agents, maybe marketing properties, luxury marketing properties, whatever you're interested in, the Learn Center is at your resource. One of the other things I know with some of our sales professionals, they also may do commercial real estate. So we have commercial resource available to you. To access the Commercial Resource Center, just make sure that your branch manager, your branch office administrator assigns the commercial resource user role to you. And once you click on the app launcher, which is in the upper left-hand corner of the Resource Center, it's kind of that tic-tac-toe looking board. When you click on that, you'll see a tile that says Commercial Resource. And this is where you want to set up your profile. This is where if you have any active commercial listings, you can upload them into the commercial resource, because that translates over to bhhscre.com, which is the Berkshire Hathaway Home Services commercial website. There's no cost for this. So if you do have commercial real estate, you can make sure you have access to this as well. Back to the homepage, one of the other things I want to point out is Lead Resource. So this is available on the right-hand side of the Resource Center, and it's kind of like a bluish gray button. Lead Resource is a CRM, and this is a dashboard. It takes you over to your dashboard. And within the dashboard, you're going to see a lot of different options over there. One of the things that you can do, and this is your dashboard as it relates to our company website, which is bhhsfloridarealty.com. And if you're a Prima agent, this is where you would manage your leads from your Prima site. So this is Lead Resource. One of the things you can do here, if you wanted to send a quick email to anybody, you can use the email tab right there. You can assign action plans to your contacts in the marketing section. So a bunch of different things available to you at your fingertips. Next, I wanted to point out is Buyer Match. Buyer Match is another tile on the homepage of the Resource Center. And we offer buy side. We have buy side for all of our Berkshire Hathaway Home Services sales professionals, which is kind of the upgraded version of Buyer Match. And this is designed to allow you to capture seller leads, win more listings, and close more transactions. Once you're logged into your Buyer Match dashboard, you'll see a couple of tabs up at the top. One of those includes the home valuation site. Every one of our sales professionals has your own website to generate seller leads. And it is available to you now. You can use it any way you want to. You can put it in your email signature. You can hand it out to people. You can, however you want it, if you wanted to post an engaging image on your social media to say find out what your home is worth, click here and it takes you the customer over to your home valuation website. This is what it looks like, and all they need to do is enter an address to instantly get a market report. They instantly get 3 estimates of value on their home, and one of those typically being Zillow, the Zillow's estimate as well. They get recent nearby sales, but what's nice is that if they sign up to receive that report every month, that is a seller lead generator for you. You get notified. If they have any questions whenever they're looking at the report of maybe why there's such a big range of value from one estimate to the other, you'll get, and they ask you a question, you'll get that inquiry as well from your website. And one of the nice things for our Prima agents is that it's already built into your Prima website on the homepage. So please take advantage of your home valuation URL to generate those seller leads, gain more market share, and really just service your customers in your communities. One of the other things on the tile of the homepage is social media resource. And this is, once you set it up, it's pretty much a set it and forget it. You may have to update your connections every once in a while, but you'll get notified. And what this allows you to do is create automatically professionally designed, professionally written posts that go on your social media, from your business Facebook page, your LinkedIn profile, your Twitter feed, and now Instagram. So you can set up your connections, and the writers at RIS Media have designed all of these real estate related, interesting, engaging articles with you as the contact. The consumers see your contact information on your landing page, like you've written and provided these articles to them. So pretty much set it and forget it. And that's available in social media resource. I think Sean had mentioned the benefits and discounts that are afforded to you as being part of the Berkshire Hathaway Home Services network, and this is where you can find them. So once you're logged in, click on the benefits and discounts tab at the top, and there are a ton of discounts that are available to you. So from Geico Insurance, which is a Berkshire Hathaway company, if you currently do not have any cell phone discounts, you can maybe receive up to 18 to 20% off your bill through AT&T, Sprint, and Verizon. So make sure you take the time to kind of peruse those, because you never know. Saving money is always a great thing, and hopefully we can do so by just you taking the time to check out the benefits of discounts. So again, we're part of Home Services. We're super proud of the fact you've heard from Prosperity Home Mortgage, Florida Title and Guarantee. And one of our other partners is Home Services Insurance. We're all in this together. We're all a big family. But a couple of the other preferred service partners that we have is VH2 Studios, Wall Street Journal, Home Inspectors through Amerispec, Express Docs for print marketing, and the DuPont Registry for luxury. We also partner with Sudeth Relocation. They have a fabulous declutter program. So if you happen to walk into a house and there's just stuff everywhere, you may want to suggest to the sellers that they reach out to our partners at Sudeth to see if they can assist them with their declutter program in a nice in a nice way to get their house prepped for getting ready to sell. And they also offer moving services as well. One of the things I want to make sure that you do is sign up for your account with RPR, which is Realtors Property Resource. And you do so at narrpr.com. make sure you go to the website, create your login and your password, and then you're going to want to download the app. If you haven't checked out RPR, you will be blown away by the wealth of information that's available only to you as realtors. We have an additional partnership with the RPR where it's tied to a lot of our marketing materials as well. So if you have working with buyers, working at sellers, wanted to take a look at a heat map for your farm area, maybe do a little bit of prospecting, check out RPR. You will love the detailed information that only you can have and send out to your customers. Let's talk about some of the company initiatives that we also offer you from a company standpoint. One of the things we're most proud of is our Luxury Collection of Florida marketing program. This provides you maximum exposure for your luxury listing. This one-of-a-kind program is 100% company paid. And we have a partnership with the DuPont Registry. So we print our 40-page softcover Luxury Collection of Florida magazine every quarter, and there's copies made available in your offices, but we also take our full publication and insert it directly into the DuPont Registry. So we get to take advantage of their distribution network worldwide. They ship and mail to 80,000 subscribers, celebrities, executives, sports figures, and you can also find DuPont Registry in upscale international airports. And copies are also sold in bookstores like Barnes & Noble as well. It's a great listing tool if you happen to be in that luxury space. And we also partner with, like I said, the DuPont Registry for enhanced marketing on their website and our website and the Wall Street Journal. We also pay for a professional photographer through our VHT Studio partnership, where the photographer will meet you at the property and take 20 high-resolution photos that you can use in your marketing and we can use as part of the magazine. And we'll create a virtual tour, we'll post a video on YouTube, all automatically for you once that your listing is part of our program. There's just a couple of requirements for it to be included. It has to be in the top 10% of your marketplace, and each one of our office locations, each one of our areas has a benchmark for that amount. So if you're not sure what yours is in your area, please see your branch office manager or your branch office administrator. They're happy to share that information for you. You also have to have at least a 6-month listing agreement and a 3% commission on the listing side. And that's pretty much it to be included. And just as a reminder, this is 100% company paid. We have an in-house Luxury Collection of Florida marketing manager that works with me. Her name is Michelle Serrano. So any question you may have about a luxury listing, marketing, timing, publication, where the application is, how to get your photos, you can reach out to Michelle. She's very happy to speak with you. So let's continue with some of our other technology and marketing tools. I'd mention our company website, but this is it, VHHSFloridaRealty.com. Consumers can search for they can search for property. Again, anytime you have an active listing, somebody inquires on your listing, it goes directly to you. It never comes to the company. So we want to make sure that you appear here as well. So definitely check it out. Do a little bit of homework. Make sure your photo's up to date. Make sure your email address is showing correctly, and make sure your phone number is listed. Let's talk about listing syndication. Again, it's all about listings, especially in this marketplace. Every listing is precious, and we want you to win every single listing opportunity you can whenever you're sitting in front of a potential seller. So all of our listings, we syndicate over to Jawai.com. Jawai.com is China's largest international property portal that attracts more than 2 million affluent Chinese consumers every month. It's pretty much the Realtor.com of China. We also syndicate our listings over to the Financial Times of London, Wall Street Journal, and Mansion Global. So any luxury listing that's $1 million and above also is featured on Wall Street Journal's premier luxury website, mansionglobal.com. We also partner with the Wall Street Journal WeChat channel. So our properties also appear on Wall Street Journal Europe. And we also syndicate all of our listings to the International MLS, which is a global portal with over 1 million listings in 60 countries. So when you're talking to your seller, you can tell them confidently that you not only put their listing in the local MLS, but it would also appear in the International MLS. I love my diagrams. This is what we call our path of a listing. And this diagram is available to you on our intranet under the Market Your Listing section. And this is a great diagram to take with you on a listing appointment, make it part of your listing presentation, And this explains what happens to the listing exactly after you enter it into the MLS and everywhere it goes. Your sellers want to know this. This is what you can explain to them because it automatically goes to all these places. Oh yeah, and we tweet about all of our new listings as well. So anytime you take a new listing, put it in the MLS, have at least 6 photos. We'll create a virtual tour on the property, get it out to all of our Twitter followers as well. And we automate your digital ad for you too. So we have a partnership with AdWorks, and this again, win more listings and wow your sellers. We just want you to talk about these programs whenever you're on a listing appointment. So what happens is that anytime you take a new listing, put it in the MLS. Within 24 to 48 hours, you will get an email from AdWorks. And through behavioral targeting, your digital ad, which is automatically created for you, will be advertised within a 15-mile radius of that property for 7 days, all company paid. And it follows website visitors everywhere they go, everywhere you see on the screen, whether they're on their mobile device or their desktop or their tablet, anywhere they go on Facebook mobile or the web, they will see your ad featuring your listings. How cool is that? But the great part about this program is that you don't have to explain your digital ad marketing program. We have a video that assists you with doing that as well. So you can download this video on the Marketing Resource Center. It's called AdWorks Video, and just make it part of your marketing. So with your seller's experience, after you receive that email from AdWorks saying your digital ad is ready, what you'll need to do is you'll need to log into your AdWorks dashboard, and that's in the App Launcher section of the Resource Center, and add your seller's email address. That's super important. That is the key. And whenever you do that, they will also receive that digital ad and it'll follow them around for 7 days. And then automatically they'll receive the campaign reporting. And you look like a digital media rock star. Just as a reminder, after you log into the Resource Center, your AdWorks dashboard is in your App Launcher. And then you'll see the AdWorks dashboard. And the App Launcher is that tic-tac-toe board looking thing that's on the homepage of the Resource Center. So one of the questions I'm looking in the chat box, sorry about that for the pause. It says, I have an Instagram page and I would like to use social media resource. When I click in that area, it only shows Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. How can I use Instagram? So you have to use it on your mobile device. So you have to log in to social media resource that way and have Instagram already downloaded on your mobile device. So try it on your mobile device. If you're still having issues, you can reach out to the customer success team at Berkshire Hathaway, and they're happy to assist you with that. Thanks for your question. Oh, and again, it's all about listings right now, gaining that market share and gaining that listing inventory. So when you're on a listing appointment, make sure you tell your sellers that you're going to provide a website for every one of your listings. We do it automatically for you. You don't have to do a thing. It automatically goes to bhhsfloridarealty.com/the MLS number. On the property details page, you're highlighted as the listing agent. There's property details, market snapshot, community information, trends, multiple photos, a link to your virtual tour, and a direct agent information. Also on the property details page, people can request a virtual showing and see how many times that property has actually been viewed online. This is super helpful for your sellers as well. I had mentioned Prima earlier and how we connect your Prima page to your home valuation website. But I wanted to kind of elaborate on what Prima is. Prima is your platinum real estate internet marketing and mobile advantage. It's our in-house technology platform for all of our sales professionals. You could check out an example of a Prima website at primawebsite.com and just to see what it offers. It has all of the IDX listings. That means that no matter who lists it, whether it's Coldwell Banker, Keller Williams, Compass, John R. Wood, whoever, it shows you as the contact on all of those listings. Your buyer match home valuation site is directly on the home page. It's that what is your home worth? We automatically create that link. There's a new construction tab in there that automatically gets updated. There's a video newsletter on your website as well. And this is designed to keep your visitors engaged on your website. They can also sign up for your monthly newsletter, and they can do this on your news tab too. And on your news tab, you should see your contact information, not mine or Ray's. There's also Google Translator, and it's all built in responsive design. We also partner with Realtor.com, so all of our listings are part of the Advantage Pro program. And as a Prima member, as a Prima benefit, you are the contact on all of your listings on Realtor.com. And also built in is our 5-street automatic lead routing system. This is a speed to the lead. It allows you to connect with any lead inquiry and follow up with them as soon as possible. They'll receive an instant notification from you thanking them thanking them for asking about the property. You get a notification. If that person is on social media, you get links to their social media as well, so you can learn a little bit about them before you actually reach out and call them. Prima setup. We're waiving the setup fee if you're interested in signing up and looking for a technology package. We can get you set up in about 7 days. We're waiving the setup fee, and it's $99 a month after you get set up. And if you're already a Prima agent, I wanted to mention to you that you can upgrade your Prima website to have an HTTPS, which means that it's sitting on a secure server. And if you wanted to upgrade to that, just let us know. We're happy to give you the information. There's an annual fee of $60. So just for $60 a year, your site can sit on an HTTPS. All of our information on our Prima program is available on our intranet at floridarealtyintranet.com, and you'll see the Prima info tab on the left-hand side. To access our intranet, which is different than the resource center, our intranet is only for Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Florida Realty sales professionals. You can go directly to floridarealtyintranet.com and type in the username Florida Realty, and the password is unique to your branch office. So whatever your branch office is, whether it's 7545, 7533, 7529, whatever it is, that's the password to log in. You'll find a bunch of marketing materials that you can use within your listing presentation, whether you're working with buyers. There's also the Florida Do Not Call list in there that you can look up. You can check out 10 numbers at a time if you wanted to. There's the online relocation and referral link tab. Just a wealth of information available to you on our intranet. There's also links to our listing presentation book, our digital version, or you can just go directly to floridarealtylistingbook.com, and you can use this any way you want to. You can use the link, send it out to confirm appointments ahead of time, or you can go to the link yourself, maybe download the full presentation and pick and choose the pieces that you like to incorporate into your marketing. All of our luxury collection of Florida marketing materials are available as well on our intranet under the Market Your Listings tab, under the Luxury Collection of Florida section. That's where the application is. That has the schedule, it has the qualifications, it has a listing presentation for luxury, it has all the links to the logos, all that kind of stuff. I had mentioned the Florida Do Not Call list. That's super important if you're prospecting and you're just calling people. You just put in the phone number and it will tell you instantly, yes, you can, or no, you can't. We have links to our preferred service partners, such as Express Docs. We have a direct relationship with Express Docs. So if you're looking to do, maybe if you wanted to send out a postcard mailing to your farm area, just listed, just sold, or whatever, you can partner with Express Docs to get that done for you. We also have a relationship with Toolkit CMA. So if you're looking for an extra way to differentiate yourself within your marketplace with the CMA, Toolkit CMA may be a helpful thing for you. It is a pay service, but we offer a discounted rate for you and all of our members. Paradigm and visual tour. I had mentioned that anytime you take a new listing and have at least 6 photos, it goes through our system and will automatically create a virtual tour for you, and we'll send you an email letting you know it's available and ready, and you can copy and paste the unbranded tour link into your MLS, and tours are automatically created for you and put in your Paradigm account. There's no extra work for you. If you change the status or the price in your MLS, we automatically get that update and update your tour as well. But you can use your Paradigm Marketing Suite for any way you want to. You can add additional photos, you can add videos if you wanted to. You can host a virtual open house through your account. You can hold a virtual walkthrough, chat with customers, set up a Zoom meeting, which means that it allows you to stay connected anywhere, anytime. There's also an app that you can download as well that hosts all of your tours, and it just allows you to create and just do different things with your tours. One of the things I wanted to mention on Paradigm, if you have any questions or would like additional support with them, you can reach out to their customer support team directly. And the next thing I want to talk about is wowing your customers with the service, company paid service that we call Agent Icon. And this is all you need to do. It's super cool. You can try it out today. All you need to do is take a picture, and it works better in landscape mode than portrait mode. Take a picture with your mobile phone and text the image to the number you see on the screen, 954-869-9543. And you definitely want to add that phone number to your phone, to your address book, because if you were getting ready to go on a listing appointment, what I would do is pulling up to the house, or maybe ahead of time, take a picture of the house. So when you're talking to your sellers, you can just show them the marketing that you already have at your fingertips, ready to go whenever they sign those papers. Once you text that photo to that number that you saw on the screen, you instantly get back camera ready branded images that you can use for your social posts, for new listings, open houses, virtual open houses, happy customers, and more. Again, if you can text that image, or if you have it on your computer and it's easier for you to email that image, you can email it to bhhsfr@myagenticon.com. And if you wanted to learn more about Agent Icon, there's a 2-minute video that Kelly will kind of review and kind of give you an overview of how to use Agent Icon in your marketing. And you can find the video on Marketing Resource on the Resource Center and just type in the search Agent Icon. Every day, you're going to start to receive an email from Agent Icon, and it's from posts@agenticon.com. So please add that email address to your address book as well, so these emails come directly into your inbox. The subject line says your daily social media content to post. And this is super cool. This is kind of like your reminder every day. If you didn't want to set up those automatic connections, and maybe you like this image and you just wanted something that you can just every morning, just see the image of the day. A lot of times it's geared for sellers. Upload that image, maybe connect it to your home valuation site, and it just allows you to stay up to date and current through social media with your customers. One of the other things that we have for you is our Forever Concierge program. This is a complimentary service for you and your customers. More information on this program can be found on the homepage of our intranet at floridarealtyintranet.com. And this is powered by Move Easy. And again, it's complimentary to you, complimentary to your customers. It's all branded to you, all branded to your landing page, and super professional, helpful way for you to be the real estate professional forever's agent. Not only do we want you to keep your customers up to date and informed, but we want to keep you up to date and informed. So every day, you should be receiving in your inbox an email from Ray, our president, called the Industry Insider. And this is just very helpful articles with everything that's going on within the real estate industry to help you stay current and up to date. And a lot of times there's good articles that you may want to share with your customers, but it's just a great way to stay in touch. And if you're not receiving these, please let us know. The subject line is Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Florida Realty Daily E-News, and the sender is news@rizmedia.news. So you want to add that email address to your address book as well. Form simplicity. We pay for the Ultimate Edition for all of our sales professionals, which means that you get unlimited e-signing, unlimited transaction storage, and you can access this upgraded version. This is where all of your listing agreements are. This is where all of your sales contracts are. And you can access it through your MLS directly through Form Simplicity, or if you go to bhhsfr.formsimplicity.com. Florida Realty Marketing. I know I talked about a lot of stuff today, but we have a flip book that kind of reviews everything as well. Just little reminders of everything that we offer here at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Florida Realty, along with helpful links. So if you just type in floridarealtymarketing.com in your browser, this will pop up and you can download this, you can use it, you can access it, you can reference it however you want to. Each one of our vendor partners we vet, and we have direct support for you that's available. So if you need Prima help, you can reach out to Prima support. If you need Toolkit CMA help, you can reach out to Toolkit. Florida Realtors is a fabulous technology helpline. If you needed help with form simplicity or anything technology related, they can help you. The Resource Center available to you Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or if Realtor.com, if you had questions with them, or Paradigm directly to get more information about how you can utilize your marketing suite with Paradigm, just reach out to their support team. This is called our help document. You probably have seen this around your office, but you can download this and have this on your computer or print it out as a reference as well. Sabrina Lucania, she's our e-commerce manager with me, and she works out of our Sunrise Sales Support Center. She's available Monday through Friday as well. You can call her, you can email her, but anytime you have any questions, you can reach out to e-commerce at bhhsfloridarealty.com, and we're happy to help. One of the other things I'm super excited to share with you today is our IQ system in the Real Estate Influencer Network. So Berkshire Hathaway Home Services recently designed an industry-first program that helps to eliminate the real estate loyalty gap. And what that gap is that when the National Association of Realtors did a survey, it said that 91% of buyers said they'd use their real estate agent again, but only 13% actually did on their next transaction. That gap, that 78%, is defined as the real estate loyalty gap. So this system, the IQ system and the influencer network, is designed to help you with branded materials, marketing resources, and technology with progressive education, training, coaching, and consulting to close that loyalty gap. It is been created for you to elevate your range, reach, and influence through insights to build stronger, more valuable long-term relationships with your customers and prospects. And it's super easy to become part of the IQ network. And this is an action item I really want you to put on. If you haven't joined already, log into the Resource Center, click on the IQ system. You're going to see a welcome message from Alan Dalton, the co-creator of the IQ network. Select I wish to join the IQ system, hit submit. And then you're going to see, once you're opted into the IQ system, you'll have access to the most dynamic and collaborative collection of assets and resources that will propel you as an influential thought leader with your customers in your service area and beyond. Content is the currency that builds trust and influence. You'll have an abundance of ever-evolving content for blog posts, social posts, networking, email marketing, and this just reinforces your position as the most trusted real estate professional who will be there for your customers at every stage of their lifestyle. Again, supporting the fact that you are real estate's forever agent. So bottom line, your IQ system is your place to collaborate, share, and help increase the value you bring to your customer database and to your community. So I highly suggest to join the IQ network today and get engaged. Once you're opted into the IQ network, you'll receive an email that says, welcome to the IQ network, and it's from the BHHS support team. And the email address it will be sent to is the same email address you have in your BHHS Resource Center profile. I cannot stress the importance of email. So make sure your branch office administrator and your branch office manager have your latest and greatest current email address, and make sure you're verifying that you're receiving all those emails from us. And it's very helpful if you try to use the same email address across all of your business platforms. So your email address should be the same in the Resource Center profile, which translates over to the company site, our website, your MLS, Realtor.com, Zillow profile, marketing resource, buyer match resource, your home valuation site, and more. It just keeps everything tied together and flowing. Coming soon, you're the very first sales professionals to hear this. We are getting ready to launch a partnership with Real Scout. And Real Scout is an awesome platform that combines revolutionary buyer data-driven listing tools to help you win and sell more listings with an industry best home search experience that helps your buyers find the perfect home faster. You're gonna love it. We're gonna introduce this to you next week. Get ready to see some emails about Real Scout. Get engaged, all company paid. You're gonna love it, and we hope that you're gonna be just as excited about this launch as we are. And lean in with our partners. I can't stress enough, whenever you reach out to Prosperity Home Mortgage, insurance, title, Cinch, all of us work together. It's so helpful whenever you have your partners that you can call, whether it's at night or on a weekend and you're having issues. It's that phone call is much easier to make than maybe an 800 number that you're trying to get questions answered with maybe an agent you don't know, a title agent you don't know, or a lender you're not familiar with. So we're all in this together. Really appreciate your time today. Welcome to our company. We're glad you're here. We're available to answer any questions that you have. And I'm just going to stick around for a minute. We ended about 25 minutes early, so hopefully you can get on with your day that much sooner. And thank you again for being here.